Okay. So there probably won't be anybody in here right now because I hardly ever do lives, let alone let everyone one of in my lives. But welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Um, let's see. Da, 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 da. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna do a live reading instead of a pre-recorded reading. So okay, so before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching or that will be watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it doesn't, then don't force it to be your story. Don't make it yours. I'm gonna do a quick, what is that? Did something flip over? Like maybe a quick 15, 20-minute reading. We've got 3 cards, end of karmic cycle, at peace with yourself. So end of karmic cycle, at peace with yourself, and toxic relationship. So the toxic relationship is what has ended. That was the karmic cycle that you ended. And since you ended that karmic cycle, you're now at peace with yourself. It's pretty simple, pretty standard spread. Yeah, pretty simple. Let's get like 2 more and then I'll switch the decks. The universe wants you to heal your inner child. That's funny. So I feel like whatever this toxic relationship was, you definitely had to put it aside. Hi, Maritza. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching. I'll give you some hearts. So, since you just tuned in, basically, the collective, you would be the collective. There was a toxic relationship. You ended that karmic cycle. All done. All done. And now, simple, you're at peace with yourself, okay? However, even though you're at peace with yourself, the universe still wants you to heal your inner child. There are some things that you need to focus on when it comes to your inner child, like your childhood wounds, childhood traumas, whatever you experienced as a child that is like preventing you from being able to actually, like, you're experiencing peace, but there's still something that it's kind of like that nagging feeling in the back of your mind, that thought that you just can't let go of. That's what that is. All right, you need to figure out what that is, because once you're able to confront that, you need to confront it. You need to be able to heal it and kind of like maneuver around it, go through with it, deal with it. You will really be more at peace. Like, you'll really experience it. I mean, you're at peace now, but this is kind of just like the last thing that you need to do, like the last piece of the puzzle. So I'm going to get, let's see, I'll get 1 more, and then I think that's just it. I think that's it. All right. So this is going to be a quick live reading. We have in the first house. Oh, wow. Yeah, Aries. Which is also, I feel like when I see this card, the first house, I always think about the Fool and Tarot. They're both Aries. So here's the thing too. It says immediately the way you project yourself, do it on your own. These are things that you're doing or that you need to be doing. The way you see yourself, the way you feel about yourself, the way you think about yourself. Also, there's something that's bothering you about maybe the way people are viewing you. I also feel like you feel like you're like in some sort of rush, like you need to rush to do something. But this is something, when it says do it on your own, this is something that you need to do on your own, like heal your own inner child. But I don't think like it's anything big, because from what it seems, you've been doing a lot of shadow work. You've been doing a lot of like self-healing, understanding why it is that you are the way you are, what makes you tick, why this makes you sad, why this makes you happy, things like that. So when it comes to your inner child, there really, I don't want to say there isn't much left to do, but at this point it's kind of like easy for you to heal yourself whenever you're feeling down. Also, I feel like when your ego gets bruised, it's not really much of a problem, not much of a big deal. Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Maritza. Okay, absolutely, just send me an email or reach out to me. You know how to get in contact with me, and I will be available to do a reading for you, so just let me know. I'm trying to read the comments as well. um, I will do my best. I will do my best. I will do my best. Um, with immediately the way you project yourself, do it on your own in the first house. I feel like you're kind of going through some sort of situation where this is where the universe wants you to heal yourself. These two cards go together because there's something that's still nagging you in the back of your mind, that you're at peace. I said this, you're at peace, but at the same time there's still that one thing that's bothering you. That one thing that's bothering you. And as much as you want to see yourself in this, I don't know, healing, peaceful, unbothered light, that you're not dealing with toxic relationship, toxic people anymore, at the same time it's like there's something not from within you, but it's like you need some sort of validation from the outside. I don't know what that is, but it's like it's a very small thing. That's the thing that you really need to target in, whether it's the way it makes you feel, the way it sounds. I don't know what it is, but there's something that only you can heal within yourself, obviously. But for some reason, you have this habit of like as long this is the way. All right, the way that I can explain it is, as long as you're able to, once you heal like that little nagging part of yourself that's like super unhealed, you should be fine. But it's that little nagging part that makes you want to seek out some sort of outside validation or outside, I don't know, happiness or pleasures or distractions. It's a tiny little thing. It's something small, like maybe it feels big because you're not looking at it, but when you look at it, you're gonna be like, oh wow, this was it. I feel like it's just the way, like I don't know, it's the way you're worried about how people are gonna view you, but it's not really that. It's just, this could be a projection as well. Like someone could be projecting that you want people to be worried about what they think about you. Now, here's the thing: if that's the case, if that's a projection, you need to figure out why that's even allowing to hit you in the first place. Could there be something about you that makes you want to, well, I hope they don't think that I'm this, or I hope they don't think that I'm that? I feel like there's definitely like there's someone out here like that. They care about what people think about them, and they want you to feel that way about yourself. It's the way they see them. It could be this toxic relationship that you ended, because we have toxic relationship, end of karmic cycle. So whoever this person is, this is the person that they care what people think about them, how people look at them. This is the person they're trying to make you feel that way. But you have to go within yourself and figure out, why is it like even bothering you in the first place? Like, why do you even care about the community or your ex or your friends or your family? Like, you need to really go deep within and figure out, why is this even hitting you in the first place? It could be because of the connection. So if you have a connection with this person still lingering around, like if you still have feelings for them, or if you're still thinking about them, um, that could be, it's like you're holding that, you're keeping that person's energy around you because you're feeling guilty. Like you feel like you owe them something. That right there is like it's like a door. You're like allowing their energy to come into you, to your environment. That could be the simple thing where you're just like, wow, this really isn't me. Oh, okay. So this is where this is coming from. Simple as that. That's what this is once you look at it, it may seem like, if you're not looking at it and you're confused, it seems bigger than it really is. But if you look at it for what it is, you're like, oh, wow, that's really what that was. So this wasn't me. Now, for some situations, it is you, right? But you just have to learn how to figure it out. All right. Elders. Elders, birthed from seed within the belly of the moon, they are the wise felt touches over our hearts and felt deep within the mirror of our spirit. The only thing that I can say about this card is that you just have to let yourself be guided intuitively. Sorry, my computer just went off. Whatever it is that you're doing, just keep doing it and let it flow. Don't force anything. Just let it flow. Here's the thing too. If you're trying to figure out what that nagging feeling is, it could be any kind, like it's different for everybody, right? For some people, it's wanting some sort of validation, wanting some sort of distraction, wanting some sort of pleasure, whatever that is, you have to figure it out for yourself. But here's the thing, the way to figure that out is sit by yourself quietly and go to the source of where that's coming from. So if you're feeling angry, okay, why are you angry? Where is this anger coming from? Pinpoint it. Try to pinpoint it. Right. And let yourself be guided with this elders being here. Let yourself be guided because most likely your ancestors and your elders and your spiritual guides, they are around you. And if they get if they realize that this is what you're trying to do, trying to like heal yourself, they will help you. They will help you figure out, oh, okay, so you're angry, my child, this is why you're angry. They're going to help you. But you also have to be willing to like trust yourself that you can do it. Because that's another thing too, when it says do it on your own. There are some things that you're feeling like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. This is good enough for me, right? I'm already happy as it is. This is good enough for me. I don't have to do anything else. But then there's that nagging feeling in the back of your mind. Why is that nagging feeling there? You still have more work to do. And yes, you can do it. Thank you. Bless you and your family as well, Maritza. That's so kind. All right. I'm gonna get some tarot and then I'm gonna close the reading because it's gonna be like a super short live. Hold on. King of Swords. And King of Swords upright. So you could be, whether you are divine feminine or divine masculine, you're smart enough to know what it is. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you kind of don't feel like you just don't have the time, or like it's just like you just like it's oh my god, like you just have better things to do than focus on like that one tiny thing in the back of your mind. That's how I feel like it is for a lot of you right now, and that's the problem. That's why that nagging feeling is not going away, because it's like, oh, you're happy enough now, you're good enough now, you're feeling the way you are now. Can I please ask A question. Yeah, ask a question. You can try ask a question. Um, but I feel like a lot of you, it's just like you just don't want to put your energy into this right now because it's like a little tiny thing. It's like if you have a big puzzle and you have that one tiny piece of the puzzle that you have to put back in, right? You're just like, oh, I'll just finish this puzzle later. It's practically done anyways. I could just finish the puzzle later. I feel like it's like that. It's that one tiny nagging feeling that unhealed part of you, but you feel like because you've already done so much healing, you've already done so much work, you'll get to it later. You'll get to it later. But if you look at it, like it's not even gonna be that big of a deal. Will my grandmother get better soon, or will she stay in the hospital for longer? I cannot answer that. I don't have the answer for that. I'm sorry. But the best thing I can say is to pray for your grandmother. I don't deal with can I please ask another? Okay. So we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you gotten to the point where you just kind of like gave up either investing in yourself, which I don't really think that's the case, or just investing in this toxic relationship. So I feel like there's some sort of confusion because you stopped working towards this toxic relationship. You kind of just gave up on it. You don't want to put more effort into it. That same relationship, it's like whether it's the person or the relationship itself, it makes you want to give up on yourself. If whether it's the person that they're trying to do that to you or the relationship itself, it's just very draining. What's coming in regards to my relationship with my husband in the coming months? I'm be coming in regards to my relationship with my husband. Well, since I'm already live, let me see. I'll pull a card. All right, let's see what happens. It's coming in the coming months. We got 3 cards. They all came out in the reverse. The 6 of Cups in reverse is on the top of the pile. Then we have the Ace of Cups reverse and 3 of Cups reverse. You see that? This doesn't look good to me. Yeah. There's a lot of lack of things here. All emotions. There's a lot of lack. No more collaborations, no more get-togethers, no more unions, no more partyings, a lot of bad memories, no more love. It just seems as though things are just ending. And with the 6 of Cups in reverse on the top, somebody's holding on to some sort of bad memory. I hope you want them to end. I hope they do. It says, I hope they do. You want it to end. Well, if you want it to end, I mean, it looks like it will. With the 3 of Cups reverse. So especially with the Ace of Cups reverse here. There's no love here. There really isn't any love. There's a lack of emotional fulfillment too between the two of you, I guess. I'm just reading what the cards say. Tired of this sly narcissist man. Well, looks like things will, guess this is what you wanted to hear. I mean, not trying to. Some people don't want to hear this, but in this situation, this is what you want for this to end. So, I guess congratulations are in order. Also, too, I want to say with the Six of Cups reverse, you said narcissistic man. This man is acting like a child, or he's still stuck in childish ways. Okay, I just want to say that. I want to know if he will make it easy for me and children. Wow, you said that. As I said, this man acts like a child. Um, it's there doesn't seem to be love in this situation. There could be love towards his children, but as the man himself, it seems that the man himself is very childish and immature. So I guess it would just have to be like his choice, whether or not he wants to be a good father to his kids, right? Because you can't force anybody to do anything. You can try, but that doesn't do anything, right? When you try to force somebody to do something that you want them to do, even though you know it's good for them, it just hurts you more in the long run because you're putting so much hope into that possibility only to get hurt in the end. Yeah, he wants me to act like a husband when he has effed up. well, will I do better without him? So you're asking me, will you do better without him? Do you want to do better without him? Because if you want to do better without him, I don't even have to pull cards to answer that question. If you want to do better without him, you most definitely will, because it's mind over matter, right? That's some free advice. If you want to do better coming out of a toxic relationship, which is very interesting because the first two cards that came out was toxic relationship, end of karmic cycle. Well, just make sure that, if you're gonna do that, taking your kid to Canada, make sure that everything's all legal and there's no trouble with that, right? So so let me see. It seems as though a lot of you are no longer investing in toxic relationships, which is good. I am scared of him making problems for me. If you're doing what's best for you and your children and everything is all kosher with the law, I would say after that, just document everything. Okay? So I can't give any legal advice. I'm not licensed or anything. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a cop. I'm not a psychiatrist. So I can't really, say anything. But that's the best I can say. So, but I think I'm going to close the reading here. This was actually pretty fun. I think I'm going to do more live readings and answer more questions again. So if anybody's interested in that, please, let me know. I'm trying to be more active on my channel. Yeah, not a problem. Anytime. So if you feel like you need some videos to watch, go to my channel. There's some videos there, recent videos that I uploaded this past week, a couple days ago, yesterday. Um, Hold on 1 second. Like and wow, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I will try my best to keep it up. So I'll most likely I'll do another live again later today, or just do another video. But I will post it on my community board, so just keep an eye out. All right. So goodbye for now, and I will see you all later.